So, hello. Yeah, it's JØRN again in my studio. Hello, little camera on top of my big screen. I thought this would be kind of in another video in the should it stay or should it go series. I bought the Arturia Ultimate Collection version 5. And I now today announced version 7.2 with lots of performance updates and stuff. And this is one of those examples of me being stupid and buying too many things at the same time. Because I bought the complete package, never sat down to learn any of the synths, so I never used them. And it costs a little bit to buy all those synths. So it's kind of sad. They have appeared in some productions, like the song with Sonja that I talked about, Skua, the prog pop piano piece. She doubles her piano with a Rhodes or whatever electromechanical piano in this collection. It has seen some use, but so now I thought, let's see if we can kind of rediscover them a little bit. And so some things that I don't like about version 5 here might be fixed in version 7.2. Like this issue is stupid interface. And for me, and I understand, of course, when they designed this, these are emulations of real synthesizers, so they want them to look like them. So this is an ARP 2600 built into a flight case, and you can see here here's the handle and here's the case and stuff, and it takes up so much space. Now, of course, this screen is kind of a low resolution because it fits the streaming resolution. But even if I move it over to the second screen, which is 4K, it just looks silly. And you can resize here. So now I can fit the entire window on my screen, but now I can't see anything. I'm 45 and I have no eyesight. I'm half blind and I can't see anything. Like pulling these cables and stuff, ridiculous. But the sound is so good. They sound fantastic. I love the sound of this synthesizer. And the ARP synth is so intriguing. I'm actually thinking of maybe buying the Behringer version, which is super inexpensive new clone of this synthesizer, because it's so cool. And setting up the sequences here and stuff that's what this synth is mostly about, for me at least. And I have, prog rock friends who have the real deal, and these ARP synthesizers, they sound so good. And look at this, how you can just go total crazy scientist here with patching and stuff. And I just keep playing this initial patch. So I'm not gonna even attempt programming anything in this. I'm just gonna click through some presets, listen, see if you find some favorites, and then move on to another synth in the collection. So let's start with sequences. Of course, they are some awesome sample and hold stuff going on somewhere here. Oh no, that was but it triggers every second time. And actually that's one sound I feel I've been missing in my arsenal. Sometimes it's just some random sample hold stuff like this. Maybe the 100% can do it, probably. So we'll keep learning that synth. It's sitting right next to me here. Okay. The sound is good, and this is version 5. It's probably even better in version 7.2, the new one. And I actually I have a very positive impression of Arturia as a company. They had the new audio interfaces they have put out, really good design, and really purposeful and focused design. For me, it seems, at least. I do own the. Come here, come to daddy. This Mini Brute, one of their analog synths. Which I use very often as a bass and effect thing. Of course, that's very limited in its sonic palette. It has a really distinct sound, which is a good thing. And it usually sits right there, but now I've moved the streaming stuff closer, so throw it in the chair. And of course, Arturia has their huge Matrix Brute, which is a duophonic, I think, synth analog. Looks so good and sounds super good. Let's see, try some pads. Yes, let's go random in here. I love sounds like that, with lots of movement in them, and this synth would be perfect for that. So, well, it is, because look at this; it's all set up to for making these kind of sounds. I like these types of sounds. These are beautiful. Okay. So one thing I'm going to research, or maybe someone can comment if anyone watches this video, is the resizing issue fixed? Is it more flexible in the latest version? I'm really going to Google that, because it's kind of sad missing out of this just because it stops at the interface, but the sound is so good. Lovely, lovely sound. Okay, let's find another category. Keys. Sorry, some stuff out of the way here. Whatever. Really rich sound, takes up tons of space. Nice. I'm not sure if I would ever use this for anything, but lovely, lovely sound. Okay, that was keys. Percussion. Let's see what kind of. Interesting. It'll be a lot of fun to layer this sound with different type of kick. German engineering. Okay, sound effects. It started playing by itself. Oh yeah, and I immediately want to put like a bit reduction or something on that, and then you have like a... Ah, awesome. So that's another self-playing patch. Wind. I think I actually like the noise in my Hydrosynth better. So of course the ARP 2000 is Excel set sound design. Sorry, I need to speak up instead of mumbling away here. Enunciation. Okay, let's try some strings. They didn't have many. Low strings. Put the stings. Ooh. That's always the song I try. Strings on. It's Twin Peaks. Let's go to next synth. That would be B3. Do we want to? Organ? Yeah, okay. Well, let's do the version 2. I don't know what the difference is. Organ, look again, huge interface. This looks like it could be a bit easier to... Just checking so I don't distort. So is that on another MIDI channel? Okay, let's check out some of the presets. Do they have types? Processed, experimental, standard, prog rock distortion. Ooh. Okay, I have to admit, it sounds really, really good. Oh, it's making a noise in the background. Hang on a sec. Yeah. So it's making, you know, a noise even if I'm not playing it. So that's probably in the settings somewhere. Well, I muted it. Next synthesizer from version 5 is the CS80. The Behemoth. And here again, why is this taking up so much space? Like, it's in a case. Why? Wow. That's not necessary. So if you play the real CS80, then you would have a... I would at least constantly be playing here to sound like Vangelis and just play these as a part of the sound in real time, this ring modulator. But having said that, they all sound good so far. They do kind of have kind of a flavor in common here. Maybe it's because I'm listening on these headset or something. Maybe, but yeah, they're kind of similar. Why does it have a power button that doesn't work? Okay, I'm gonna shut up about the GUI design in a minute here, but that has been one of the things that really stopped me from using them. It's like you push this up, you want to be creative, write something fast, and it's like it's just I can't see anything anymore. So much stuff, yet I can't see anything. I'm gonna move this over on the 4K screen, so the contrast is better, and on this one I would actually have to make it bigger. And it's easier to read, I suppose. But now it covers the entire screen on my 4K computer. No, 4K screen. So here I made it small again. So we should have some cool brassy sounds here, probably. Warm brass. Okay. Okay, and now check lead. If they must have, you know, like Vangelis stuff. And some of these names are probably a reference to probably Dark Moon. Ooh. Okay. Sounded like it got stuck. But this might be really picky, but I don't know. Is there like an Arturia flavor that's kind of common in for all of these? This is again version 5. That's when I splurged, bought all of them at the same time and never used any of them basically since. So yeah, but the sound is good. Kind of the samey for me. I don't know. Hopefully you disagree and I'm just making up stuff. C64. Okay, we have to, since we are in the CS80 land. And let's find another lead sound. Sticks. You kind of have to have the Lexicon 224 on the CS80. Okay. Yeah. So, my favorite synth soundtrack, of course, is Vangelis. Like Blade Runner original movie. I love it so much. And CS80 is a huge part of that soundtrack. But that was played by Vangelis, the master, and he was probably, none of these were probably standing still for more than a few seconds when he was playing. He was probably constantly tweaking and performing with the instrument, and that's what this instrument was made for, is performing with the ribbon and easy access to everything. So to really get the benefit from a synth like this, I would have to program my sliders and stuff. Let's see if we can do that. Nope, no right-clicking and learn MIDI. That's interesting. So I thought I could set up these three sliders quickly, but can't. Why not? Because stuff like that into this reverb. Listen to this now. Oh, nice sound, but we need to be able to play it. So maybe that's something that's it's working in the new version. What do I know? So it's a CS80. I still hear that Arturia flavor over it. Okay, next on the list, Farfisa, another organ. Oh, and it also has the noise. Okay, why? I'm not a big fan of emulated noise. I guess it's authentic, but I don't know, it's probably easy to turn off somewhere here. And I don't know. You actually. Let me try something here. My stream is still stuck on the ARP. Let's try deactivating that and activating it. I'm terribly sorry. That part of the stream froze. Oh no. But I was gonna say, I can't read these. I don't, maybe you can. I can see that it says analog delay. Okay, mix. Yes, I have to just keep an eye out for it. Okay, let's try some of the presets here. Old friend, fast Leslie. Okay. interesting sound. Really spiky and metallic. So the noise is gone. Was part of the preset, and now I ended on a preset that didn't have noise. Medium, little below medium. Excited about that one. A Farfisa sound is really cool to have available. And I have made for Fun Run when we did a summer themed version of the soundtrack or the theme tune. I did use Farfisa. I'm not sure if this was the one or if I used Contact. But yeah, good sound to have. Handy. Okay. Jupiter 8. Okay, it's coming back to me a bit now. Why I haven't used these so much. I think what's the difference between this and the other synths we have played? They sound so similar suddenly. Is it maybe something wrong with me? I'm gonna have to listen to it on the big speakers. Okay, now I'm going back to the CS80. I'm not sure if this is messing up the sound on the stream or not, but... Okay. Maybe this is better in the new version, but for me, that could have been the same synth. All those. No, so now I played the ARP, I played the CS80, and I played the Jupiter. What do you guys think? Am I just being stupid and picky? Dull lead. Okay, I forgot to. A dull lead. Maybe it's the presets. Maybe if they have a program to showcase, you know, the flavors that are specific to this synth, like more signature sound. Or that would be another cliche, probably then. Yeah. Not so impressed. Okay. So critical. But no. I'm not making this up. These do sound similar. I use tons of synths in my productions, but I used UVI Falcon, and they have a big package of vintage synthesizers, and they are really distinct from each other. The flavors are so unique and specific to the synths. But I don't know, we pulled up a sound here called Dull Lead by chance just before this, and that fits. My really first impression here, I don't even want to explore it because there's nothing exciting. It must be me. Or maybe it isn't. I wouldn't want to get all this bundle if I knew this, that they sound so similar. So Oberheim is absolutely one of my also favorite flavors of synthesizers. Much more than Moog. For some reason, I always really liked Oberheim sound. We have some sequency stuff here. So maybe I should, that can be a different video. I'm gonna stick to the plan here, even though I totally messed up the beginning with my screen freezing on the ARP synth for so long. But a good video could be comparing these to the UEI versions. Yeah, let's do that in a second video. Nice sound. Okay, let's try some Oberheim brass. I think I have better sounding synths. And if when I move on to my new system and I don't install these, I don't think I will miss them at all. Here's a mini. Okay, so when I do the comparison video, I can compare this to like the Native Instrument Reactor one. What is that one called? Whatever. And that one just sounds rich and boomy, and this one just has that flavor, Arturia flavor, whatever we should call it. That's overall a sameness that all these synths have. But this, again, I'm on version 5. Maybe things have improved immensely. And I'm going to Google this when I'm done with this. And maybe if anyone watches this, can chime in with their own experiences. So, this is like a very typical Minimoog sound bass. Let's go on to the next one. Checking that my thing hasn't frozen. So this is a Moog modular. Look at this. Oh, beautiful synthesizer it's emulating. And it sounds exactly the same as the previous, the Minimoog in version 5 package from Arturia, at least. And same issues with the GUI interface. GUI. I don't even know how this works. You, in there. I can't read what it says there. If I move it to the good screen or the one that says D and... No, I can't read it. Maybe you can. Piano 5. And I think this is something they... I'm pretty sure they have updated a lot in their new versions. Is their piano modeling. Okay, I definitely have better pianos at my disposal. But this could actually fit into a mix. Sorry, I have to hear this on the speakers properly. Okay, let's see. So we had overtones. Yeah, some strange ringing. I don't know the song at all. La 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 la. Moving on. Prophet. Another favorite synth. And in the early days, back in the day of early VSTs, who was it that had that was really good Prophet 5? It's probably Native Instruments. Okay, this sounds more as the synth it's emulating. It doesn't have that much of the... a little bit. But the Arturia flavors. Okay, let's see. Bass. Ooh. Okay. So it's Prophet VS and Prophet 5. With the joystick. I do have I have the code 61 by M Audio, and I just have a pad that will be perfect for this, but you can't right click it and MIDI learn. But that would be perfect because it has a little touchpad on top of the screen, or top of the keyboard, which would be so good for this. So maybe that can be done in a newer version. Sam, Oberheim. I think Plugin Alliance also have a version of this synth, so maybe I can demo that and compare that to this. It'd be so fun to have one of these, a real one. Just a little Oberheim sitting on my desk here. That would be perfect. So let's just keep exploring. Let's keep exploring. Sorry, I'm moved away from my mic so the noise gate is kicking in. Not that many left of the version 5 synths. So a string synthesizer. Then we have to do G minor. So what kind of effects does this one have? On this one, I would put on the from Plugin Alliance, the blue chorus. Yeah. Or Microshift from Sound Toys. That's fun. Okay, or let's try the JØRN flanger. There it is. Is it clipping? So where can I find the effects here? No, that's preferences. Another on-off button that does nothing, and you know, what's with this space? Why? Effects. Maybe that's just for the upper part. Yeah. Okay. Sci-fi. Okay, string synthesizer, lots of fun. Next. Stage 73, so that's a Rhodes. I've had real Rhodes. Babysat it for a friend for a few years. And then it became cool again. So of course he wanted it back. And that's how it sounded. Absolutely usable. Synclavier. Vox. Another transistor organ. And it doesn't fit on the screen. Okay. We saw some to play one of these for real. And I roll it, so this one we actually did use for the Sonia song. Yeah, this was it. And we did by using the effects here find a really workable sound. This is how you have to play a Wurlitzer. And if I could sing, I'd sing, but I can't. I'll spare you the agony. Okay, so that was a quick view of version 5 of the complete Arturia Experience Synthesizer Madness package. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, now I remember why they're not my go-tos at all. And I do have better versions of all these types of sounds and more distinct flavors of each classic synthesizer at my disposal when needed. And like I said, I really tend to go for the Falcon emulations first. They are sampled versions, but when you want a distinct flavor, that's what you get from Falcon compared to this. So I'm gonna Google this and check out how people feel about the version 7 as an upgrade, in if there's an upgrade in the sound character or if it's just new models. They, to me, they are kind of uninspiring, which is kind of sad because the synths they emulate are legendary, all of them. But then again, the UVI they have in their big package many more rare synthesizers. So yeah, in my new rig, if I were to update it and I didn't bring these with me, I wouldn't miss them at all. Damn, I'm so critical. I don't think Arturia deserves it. I really enjoyed, or I think they seem like a really good company. But I think they're doing fine without me. They have plenty of happy users. And their hardware synthesizers. I have the little one and I'm really happy with it. And I'm actually thinking of getting a little, one of the tiny keystep or whatever they call it for my home laptop. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream or I'm just gonna keep rambling. So thanks for visit. Leave some comments. Like with my Clark Technic compressor, hopefully you disagree with me and tell me why I'm wrong. And make a video where you show how awesome these synths are, because I think that Arturia deserves that, and there's probably tons of them already. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Bye bye. I'm stopping the stream.